Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Court Cutting TV, Buforge Tax Preparation, Bravos Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Monzon Brewing Company, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on YouTube and on Facebook, where we take a look at news from our city, our state, and our country. We take a look at what's on your mind, your comments, ideas, suggestions, questions about how to better connect with each other and with our city as a community of English-speaking locals. It is a pleasure to see you all here today on this July 15. It's Tuesday. I've got bug bites. Mosquitoes were happily roaming around the house yesterday, but it is what it is. Today, we have a bit of news that we wish to share. We have a special interview with a tomato. Yes, why not? I am going to get started as usual, asking you to kindly add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment if you have something really important to say, and adding a capital letter N as in new if you're watching live for the first time and you would like a nice little friendly welcome from the cluster. Let's take a look at the news. This weekend was a day filled with joy with the opening of Tokilandia Park in the Los Sauces neighborhood. This new recreational space becomes the park with the most children's playground equipment in the history of Puerto Vallarta, marking a milestone in infrastructure for children and family life. So if you have children or grandchildren, all of a sudden the Los Sauces neighborhood became more attractive. It is a great neighborhood, actually, residential, but it's close enough to all kinds of businesses. If you are not familiar with Los Sauces, just write Los Sauces in your comment, and I'll tell you more about this awesome neighborhood sometime in the future. And I don't know what to make of this one. Lifeguard personnel successfully captured a crocodile measuring approximately 3.7 meters in length. But this crocodile was minding its own business in the southern area of Puerto Vallarta, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the sea off Los Arcos de Mismaloya. The crocodile was clearly far away from mankind, minding its own business. So why did we have to go capture the crocodile all the way out there? Well, you guessed it. It presents a threat to beachgoers. And apparently the croc was spotted not far from where some people were snorkeling, and they figured we might as well get rid of this one. Needless to say, crocs are captured and released in places where they can roam safely, only to return to places where they're going to get captured. Back on the mainland, suppose an iguana or another critter finds its way to your home. What do? Well, you call the animal welfare office and they come to the rescue. But guess what? It has come to light that there is only one inspector in the city's animal welfare office in Puerto Vallarta, where they get as many as 25 requests per day. The situation became apparent at a recent city council meeting where it became clear that there is a shortage of staff, budget, vehicles, and other elements that help keep our city running and safely. So, if you make a call to try to get rid of a possum or an iguana or some kind of creature in your home, and it takes days for people to respond, now you know why. So I guess not everything is perfect here in paradise, but And that's just the way it goes. Now, this is good news. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, known to us as UNESCO, has included the Huixarica route of sacred sites as part of the World Heritage List, the first time a living indigenous tradition has appeared on the list. A little bit of context. The Huixarica, or the Huichol, travel through many kilometers through the mountains to make a pilgrimage. And it is this route that they cover that has now become part of the World Heritage List. This was announced this Saturday. The registration was approved at the 47th session of the UNESCO World Heritage Committee held in Paris, France. So, with this declaration, Mexico now has 36 World Heritage properties. And again, this route spans more than 500 kilometers between the states of Nayarit, Durango, Jalisco, Zacatecas, and San Luis Potosí. So this is great news for our country. Now, during her morning press conference today, well, that was yesterday, President Claudia Sheinbaum stated that the United States cannot meet the demand for tomatoes from the Mexican market following the implementation of the 20.91 tariff on this product by the Trump administration last April. To have more clarity on the situation, I went looking for a tomato to help us understand what's going on.
Hola. I'm what you might call a winter tomato. I grew up in the warm, sunny fields of Mexico, dreaming of my destiny, becoming the star of your salad, the juicy slice in your BLT, or the heart of your fresh salsa. My journey north used to be simple, but now the humans are arguing again. A new tax called a tariff has been placed on me and my family at the border. Suddenly, my trip costs a lot more. The American growers, mostly from Florida, say my family is too popular and too affordable, and they need help to compete. But here's the thing, there aren't enough of them to go around, especially when it's cold up north. So what happens now? The truck drivers, the grocery stores, and the restaurants will have to pay the new tax for me. And they'll make you pay it too. That means fewer of my brothers and sisters will make the trip. Your salads will be more expensive. Your salsa less plentiful. I don't understand economics. I'm a tomato. All I know is I was grown to be eaten. But because of this human squabble, I might just end up stuck on this side of the border, and your dinner plate will be a little less bright.
And that's fine by me because we love tomatoes south of the border. Marcelo Ebrard, head of the Ministry of Economy, has stated that the relationship with the United States government led by Donald Trump will be permanently tense, but we will prevail, he said, following the announcement of the imposition of 30% tariffs. And I quote, "It's a relationship in which we will have constant tension. We have to get used to the fact that this is how it will be," stated Marcelo Ebrard. And now let's see what's going on with our weather forecast. Just to see what's going on out there. I gave you a reminder of Motown yesterday. We don't need to do it every day. Let's see. Scientists claim the human brain stops growing at age 18. Oh, but I'm pretty sure yours never grew at all. That's snarky. Well, that's a snarky weatherman. It is 30 degrees out there. Humidity is at 68%. Our weather forecast for today says clear skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 33%, a high of 33 and a low of 24. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we can expect a humid day with clear skies, a chance of rain of 18%, a high of 33 and a low of 24. And then on Thursday, clear skies in the morning with mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon, a high of 32 and a low of 24, and a 58% chance of rain. So that's what we have on the first block. For the second block, I have this one, which is a little bit too soon for me, but we might as well put it out there since the news item appeared on the paper, Puerto Vallarta is gearing up for one of the most intense gastronomic experiences of the year with the 2025 edition of the Vallarta Grill Festival, which will take place next Saturday, November 8th. Not next Saturday, but Saturday, November 8th at the Convention Center from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's a full day. This will feature the region's best grill restaurants. The festival will offer more than 100 dishes and specialties including beef, pork, lamb, seafood, fish, and poultry, as well as vegetarian and vegan options, desserts, and craft beverages. So you can save your date. You can mark the date on your calendar. This is going to be in November 8th to be precise. If grilling is your thing, then you know where you want to be. And with that said, let us take a quick look at your comments just to see what everybody is up to this lovely sunny morning. It's bright and sunny out there. I'm sorry, I have an itch on my eye. I think it's gone. Yay. Good morning to everyone, says Tim Buford, our latest community partner, to join us if you have tax-related issues in Canada. Whether you're there or here, Tim Buford is your man. Many, many good mornings, which I appreciate. Thank you for that, Deb. It's funny that the color on the monitor registers pink. It is actually red, or maybe it is some kind of pink. I don't know, but I appreciate the remark. This is one of my comfortable t-shirts. Let's see. There is a queue. Why don't they let the croc be? I guess it's good to relocate for safety. You know, I don't know enough about croc biology. Laura, I don't know if crocs are meant to be in salt water, in the ocean. Maybe this one was just pulled away from currents. So maybe they're trying to relocate him to go back to not seawater, but you know what I mean. Not salty water, but the other kind of water. I don't know what the expression is. Or maybe it is because, there are boats around and there are people around that they are snorkeling. But it is what it is. I don't quite get it myself. Let's see what else we have. Don't crocs normally stay in areas like rivers where they are near land with camouflage? Well, that's what I understand, Mary. But what happens during the rain season is that the water that goes out into the ocean, maybe, again, I'm not an expert, but I think it invites the crocodiles to go explore different territories. So that's what I know happens. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, Tony. That's the word that I was looking for. Fresh water. Thank you, Claude. I knew there had to be a better term than non-salty water. Paco would like to hear more about the neighborhood with the new park. I will be happy to go and do some video and talk about Los Sauces. It is a great little neighborhood. I'm always looking for your feedback in terms of things to cover. Chris says that crocodile just wanted to have a snack on a snorkeler. That's also pretty legit. I would not want to be a crocodile snack, that's for sure. Let's see. We still have some time. So as long as we have some time, and in case you didn't see it yesterday, how about this?
What do Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross, Stevie Wonder, and Smokey Robinson have in common? They all came out of one place, Detroit, Michigan, Hitsville, USA. In the middle of the civil rights era, one man, Berry Gordy, built a musical empire with a simple mission: make music so good it breaks every barrier. From street corners to global stages, Motown wasn't just a record label. It was the sound of young America. Join Paco Ojeda for Stop in the Name of Soul, an engaging, music-filled presentation featuring 10 iconic recordings that tell the story of Motown's rise, its revolution, and its rhythm. Expect legends, expect stories, expect goosebumps. Stop in the Name of Soul will take place at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work on Thursday, July 24th at 5 p.m. Tickets are 300 pesos cash, available at the reception. Seating is limited. Get yours early.
And that's what we have for today. Tomorrow, I'm preparing a little feature on one of the lesser known but very, very remarkable Mexican painters. I'm not going to tell you who the painter is, but I am sure you will be like, well, I don't know about impressed, but you'll be happy that we covered him. He's a he. But between now and tomorrow, lots of work to do. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a nice day in which you can stay cool. And I will see you again tomorrow morning for more coffee and more headlines and more stories. Take care.